Author Harper Lee set her story in the fictional town of Macomb, Alabama. It was a stand-in for the real town of Monroeville, where she grew up. So closely aligned are the fictional and real towns that when the 1962 movie of the book was made, the filmmakers built an exact replica of the courtroom in Monroeville's town square. The novel is told through the eyes of 6-year-old Scout, as her father, attorney Atticus Finch, sets out to defend a black man falsely accused of raping a white woman. Set in the 1930s, its themes of racial justice resonated strongly in the early 1960s.
The novel predates some of the biggest explosions of the civil rights movement and helped bring them on, many would say.
Mary McDonough Murphy is the author of a new book on the influence of To Kill a Mockingbird, especially of its heroine.
I think Scout was a huge role model for women, and Scout growing up in the 30s was living a life that women in the 60s weren't even living. She could wear pants, she was allowed to. She could play with boys, and she spoke her mind constantly.
Scout and her brother Jem and the reader learn to see the world and their father in new ways, and they discover that doing what's right can carry great risk.
Gee Louise, stand up. Your father's passing.
Monroeville, still home to Harper Lee, now 84, is a magnet for Mockingbird fans from all over.
Let's get her along.
This weekend, there were walking tours.
He was Macomb County born and bred.
And marathon readings of the novel in the courthouse. But no sightings of the author, who hasn't given an interview in 45 years. For George Thomas Jones, who has known Harper Lee's family almost his whole life, her distaste for reporters isn't surprising.
In the beginning, she gave interviews. And then most of the reporters asked such idiotic questions that she just got a belly full.
Harper Lee never published another novel after To Kill a Mockingbird, leaving her millions of fans wondering why. George Thomas Jones says Lee has always given a simple answer.
Frankly, I've got nowhere to go but down.
Her readers, however, will always wish for more. Bill Whitaker, CBS News, Los Angeles.